to the next question that they're going to tackle. And Mike has chosen this one. And it's a doozy. Why do you think black women are single more than women of other races?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think black women, like, they're more single because they try and be more dominant, you know, in relationships, and they don't let a man be a man. And I feel like, you know, other chicks and, you know, of different races, you know, they let the man, you know, do his manly thing or whatever, and they support him. And I feel like black women don't support black men.
That's good, bro. You preaching, bro. You preaching now.
You preaching. You want a map now, but I'm in agreement with Mike with that. I mean, they just will not allow us to do what we have to do. I've had experiences where it's always had to be their way, or the highway, and it's like, okay, well, I'm trying to take us in a positive direction. But no, and the point, the fingers come out, and the neck gets to roll on the snake and all that. And so it's just...
Is that a black woman thing?
Yeah. I'm not going to say that, because I've seen some white gals get that with the rubber their eyes. But, you know, that's mainly in our culture. We do that because we feel like, wow, it's some kind of an issue. Maybe it's because some have daddy issues. I've had a couple of experiences where women have had daddy issues, and they just don't trust a man off the gate. And so that's the reason why, you know, a lot of our sisters are single or have issues with relationships because they don't know how to have them. Wow, for the most part. Because, you know, my daughters, you know, I was a young dad. I was 16 years old when my first daughter was born, and I didn't know how to be a father. So for a long time, I had to accept the fact that my daughter was doing things that she hadn't been doing because I wasn't in her life. So she had issues because I was an absentee father. But now that you know, that we fixed all those issues, now she's pretty much fixed all those issues and sewed that hole up. Now that's a big problem, you know, not having fathers maybe, and they just don't know how to put relationship stuff into work, and so they're winging it as they go. You know. I don't know really how to take this, because no man has ever said, okay, Angel, you're beautiful. Don't let no man tell you this or that. Because of that, they don't know how to take anything.
Okay. They gotta keep real, John?
Go ahead. Absolutely.
The reason I think black women have issues with relationships, because they've been hoodwinked. They've been bamboozled. They've been run shy. And here's the reason why. From day one, they've been taught. Never let a man take advantage of you. Never let a man run over you. They've been programmed since they were born. Their defenses are way up here, when they don't need to be.
True.
And therefore, when they go in a relationship, they're looking for a reason to disqualify you. They're looking for a reason. And you look for something, you're going to find it in everybody.
Yeah.
That's my reason why I think it's real simple.
Yeah, that's real.
From day one. Hoodwink, bamboozle, run a shot.
Hey, run them up.
Run them up. They didn't land up on the rock. The rock landed on you. That's it. That's just the real.
I agree with everything y'all said. And I could put me on the firing squad. I'm trying to get on the firing squad anyway. But anyway, like you say, they defensive. Nowadays, the defense mechanism is already up from the jump. And I think a reason why a lot of black women are single too, because how they even stereotype their own black men and how we looked at, and what our expectations is from black women. Now, a lot of the fault comes from us.
True.
I'm gonna say that a lot of the fault comes from us. So now y'all can't use that against me on face to face. But y'all do have some problems within yourselves that causes black women to be single. And one of the things that we referred to in the last segment was expectations, the expectations, and the things that they want. A lot of us can't meet these certain guidelines because of the way that we grew up and things that we shown in our own community. Because you look at the stuff that me as a young boy I put myself in there. Well, even myself, you know, they watch the videos
Right.
and see the certain way that men act, and then how women depict themselves. So we see that, and
Sure.
growing up as a young boy, this what we want, that's what we go for, and we don't want the woman that's ready to settle down. We want the one
The loose one.
that's loose and
Right,
shaking
they get
her
down.
thing all
Thank
over
you.
the place and doing all of this.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why they single out. Because a lot of black women, sorry to say this, will lower their expectations
Okay. Speak on
to
it.
get attention from men.
Interesting. I think also that they've been programmed. You know, I had a lot of black women say now, I don't need a man. That's the biggest lie they've ever told themselves, period. They need a man. They need a strong black man in their life. Any woman that tell you, I don't need a man, she's lying to herself. Because I'm a strong black man, I need a strong black woman, period.
Absolutely.
I need a woman. Okay, I'm complete as I am right now as a man. However, I can't reach my potential as a man without a strong black woman. There will be no Barack Obama without Michelle Obama. Period. There won't be no Martin Luther King without Coretta Scott King. Period. You can't reach your potential without that person in your life who's designed to push you and motivate you. There will be no Xavia Fox without school. Period. She wouldn't be half the woman she is without school. I'm telling you. She wouldn't be there because he knows how to push her in ways that nobody can push her.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly.
So a woman who says, I don't need a man, you're lying.
And
Period.
I like when you said that part, because I hate using the race thing though.
Yeah.
I hate using that, but since that's the question, I'm going to use it. A lot of them don't know how to push us in the right direction.
Right, that's good, man.
They don't know how to.
They know how to tear it down, but
They
not how
can
to
tear
build
us
it
down.
up.
What?
There you go, but can't build us up.
Right.
That's a young man speaking, man.
And the thing that I hate is that, but a real man, come on now.
Yeah,
Come on now. Stop it.
Talk to
It
me.
applies on some things, but it's certain things a real man need a real woman to help pull them in that direction, and vice versa,
That's deep, man.
to pull a woman in a direction too. So
That's real.
you got to learn how to get what you want out of your man or out of your mate, just like we got to do too.
That's deep, man. What you said, Mike, is deep, man. You said to do what?
They tear us down, but don't know how to build us up.
And for a young man, to say that now,
He's speaking on it, man. That says volume what he just said.
And because the other thing too, you're single too, because you praise a white man more than you praise this. Oh well, white man to do this, white man to do that before a black man would. Or that's why I date a white man. I done been around plenty of white people and around them all the time. I done been to the court downtown and I seen a whole lot of white dudes, Mexican dudes, and at my job that's doing the same stuff that black guys do. So when it comes to that, don't even come to me with the race factor on it. But just like you said, it's the tearing down part.
yeah,
You coming with your missiles drawn and
yeah.
But they
guns raised.
Vision Rock Studios in 1906 and a half, South Halsted here in Chicago.
If you've ever dreamed of becoming an entrepreneur and don't know where to start, The Entrepreneur Within You by Julie Holloway is a must-read. Holloway and 17 co-authors share advice and inspiration that can save you from serious business blunders. So purchase your copy today on Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com. The Entrepreneur Within You. Empowering, equipping, inspiring.
But I feel like, they feel like if you don't come with money or whatever, you less of a man. Like, they grade your manliness on like what you have, but like everything that you acquired or whatever. Like they want to make man through the door.
That's right.
That's what that is.
So
they want to make
you want to what I said. They're being programmed.
Right.
They're being programmed when they see on TV. They've been programmed what they've been told since they was born. They've been programmed, and that's scary, man.
I wouldn't necessarily say since they was born, because you might have a mother that didn't teach you that.
Yeah.
They might have came from a two-parent household where the mother and father didn't teach them that. It's what society's showing them.
Right.
Yeah.
And in the environment you living around. And if you coming from a below average to poor community, your only way out you see is money. So they tend to look for the flashy guy or the guy who you think. That's why a lot of us go out to go get the nice clothes or whatever,
Yeah.
and men do the stuff, whatever they can to show themselves looking wealthy, because why we do it? To attract a woman. Because we know it's like a status thing.
Yeah.
If you came in there with $6,000 worth of clothes on, and women can spot some fake stuff.
They can spot it all
They
day.
can spot it. And I came up in there fresh out of Kmart with some clothes on.
Yeah.
Who they gonna come to most likely? The guy with they think they got the most money.
Flashy.
Wow. So basically said that's superficial. From what that's what you just said. No, negative. Negative. What you saying that woman's wrong, but I'm just breaking down what you just said. You're saying they're superficial.
I think
That's a reason that makes them single, because this the thing.
Okay.
You get with that guy that's like that, and all he gonna do is trash you. This brother that's sitting there that's normal, might not want to spend all his money on that stuff. This might be the one that take care of you and do all of this.
everything you need, yeah.
But you so focused on, I guess it's just in the woman to look for stability or.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, there was
can't
stability.
think of the word, but
Right.
security.
Yeah.
So financial security
That's
and
one.
stuff
That's
like
one.
that.
That's one of the factors.
Nothing wrong with
Women
that,
have to
though.
have
But the
that.
thing is, he can show this, but do he really have it?
Right.
Because I've seen
Right,
guys
there's a lot of
flash
things.
stuff
Right.
around and get with him and
Hey,
find
bro.
out he ain't got
He
nothing.
lived with his mom in the basement.
Then,
You only can live a lie for so long, though. I mean, how long you think you gonna live a lie? You come in there. I
when
mean,
you live a lie, they find out that it was a lie. Then it makes it bad for the brother who
Right,
ain't
the
lying.
next
right. For the
And
next
then
thing,
it becomes a scar or a pattern, or that's when the defense mechanism come up in a woman. And then it's like he said, they tearing you down before you can even get to
And
it.
then that's when they go back to what you say. They say they don't need a man because they
They don't
feel
need a
like
man.
they lying about what they got anyway, so I can
Right.
finance myself.
Then they turn to let me say this for political
Political,
reference,
right.
a carpet muncher.
Okay.
Then the woman cheats on him too.
Oh,
So
a
it's
carpet
man
window. You gotta break that down.
You know what a carpet muncher is?
You know the company.
You gotta break that down. I'm from Milwaukee. I ain't from Chicago.
Okay.
Oh man.
Y'all gotta break that down for me.
Okay then.
All right,
They
I'm
clean
gonna-
carpets,
I'm
son?
gonna get political.
You mean
Lesbian.
Man, we from Milwaukee. You gotta tell me where we from, man. We from Milwaukee, man. Y'all got the language out in Chicago.
she has her
I'm a
liquor license.
lesbian too, so
We don't know
I
about that, but anyway, go ahead.
But I mean, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. It's sad because a woman, a man is the head of the household, head of that race. But a woman is the backbone of that race. A woman is something that stabilizes that race. Look at the black woman, her role in the family. Look at the white woman, her role in the family. Look at the other races, their role. A woman is a stabilizer. A woman is the one who runs that house. Now, a man is the head of the house, but a woman runs the house. Woman
She
run-
enforces everything.
exactly. She's the backbone. So if a woman's if the backbone of that race is broke, we got some problems.
Yeah.
And it starts at both male and female. This is major issues now.
You gotta know how to pick the right head though.
True. That's why I'm so big on spirituality, because a woman who's in touch with God spiritually, she's gonna know how to push my buttons, because God's the one who designed me, and only she can go to Him to find out how to push my buttons and how to move me the right way, not based off her past experience that she's had.
Yeah.
She's limited to that.
That's another thing to make them single too.
What's that?
The past experiences.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
It's okay to use your past as a learning tool,
Okay.
but don't use your past to throw at me and put all that baggage on me.
I've experienced that, man.
No, I might do
Clarence
something.
did.
I might do something that might remind you of something
Somebody
that
triggered that
happened
memory.
to you,
Remind you of Johnny.
and then you didn't give him the backlash that you gonna give it to me.
Right.
No,
And I'm sitting there like, hey, where that come from?
Let me get
And
it.
here come the bozo
Good
again.
point.
You know, the bozo about to clown on you again. So it's either you're gonna stay in the circus or you're gonna go to the carnival. Because I'd rather get on the rides than deal with the clowns. Because the clowns ain't got no sense. But the baggage,
That's
leave the
deep,
baggage
right?
where it is.
That's a very good point,
That's
Rob.
where it is.
That's hilarious.
If whatever happened to you, use it as a learning experience and not a tool to jab at the next guy you with. And that can leave you single too.
Right quick.
It reminds me of the hamster on that wheel. Let's run like that on the wheel. He moving, he ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
The last several years I've been in, all I've heard from the women is, every man I've dealt with, everyone cheated on me. So it's that cycle, on that wheel. So they're looking for something in you. They're looking for something that's going to trigger.
Waiting for something.
They're looking for
They're not
something.
looking for the good.
They're looking for yourself on the ring. They're looking for yourself on the ring.
Yeah.
Or they're looking for anything out of the ordinary to say, you know what? Oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
And as a man of my age, I don't have time to be defending every action I do.
Right.
Either you with me or you not.
Yeah.
Either you got me or you don't. Either you ride or die or we not. I can't defend every action because if you're a man who has any business about yourself, you're on the go and you're progressive in what you're doing.
Right.
You ain't got time to be trying to defend everything to action that you do.
Yeah, and one more comment, I'm done with it. One of, like you said, in the part of stuff, cheating and stuff like that, or anything, you're trying to stop them from doing something and not focusing on what it's a certain way you can do it.
Right.
You can either be good or whatever, just be who you are
Right.
and what you want to do, and hope that you get back what you're looking for.
Right.
Because you can't stop nobody from
Right,
cheating.
because if
We all
they
wrong.
don't do it,
If
We are
they
wrong.
don't do it, they don't do it. But when you just nitpicking at every little thing,
Thank you.
just nitpicking.
That's the fastest way to drive
nobody
away.
wanna
Right.
deal with it.
Yeah.
then that's when he go cheat.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm done.
Exactly.
Okay, you Holly Bear, I'm done.
That works with you.
Yeah.
Then you find yourself back at the toy shop.
Back where?
The toy shops.
Looking for a boy.
The candy factory. Man,
We getting the big wheel or the
No. You can't.
G.I. Joe the Kung Fu grip? G.I. Joe?
no.
It's got a kung fu grip, but it ain't G.I.
That's a Chicago thing, eh? We don't have those in Milwaukee.
Hey,
That's Chicago.
Well, y'all kind of slow up there. Y'all need some help up there.
Shut it the other way.
All right, well, that was very enlightening. And I have to agree with the fellas with the whole man being the head of household and stuff. Somebody said something about the head and the backbone, but my pastor used to say that the man is the head and the woman is the neck. So if the neck is broken, it's kind of over. So, the man needs a strong woman by his side, just like the head needs a strong neck. You ever look at football players, the necks be strong, and they be out there tackling and taking it down. But hey.
Amen.
I'm just going with what the men said. It's the men. They talking about the women. I don't want to get beat up in here. I'm the only woman. Yay, men.